So Josh, it's been great having you back in the land of Oz for the last 4 weeks. Friday you do head back to Italy where you will continue with your pro contract with Pro Verselli. So that must be really exciting for you. So tell us a little bit about who you are and what you did and what led you to this moment of being a European player. What age did you start playing soccer?
Well, I've been playing soccer since I was 5, and been around the western suburbs growing up. So I've always played in clubs around that area, and then I've been in MPO my whole life until I went overseas. And I only started futsal when I was around 12, 13 years old, when I found Futsal Institute through a competition. And since then I've been training here, and it's good for it's really helped with my development and all of my touch and thinking quickly. And through Futsal Institute, Steve helped me to get overseas. He's the one that first took me over, and we toured around England, Croatia, Spain. And
so do you think that when you went overseas and you did those tours through us before you actually ended up moving overseas, do you think that kind of gave you an insight into European football and the different standards to what it is there compared to Australia, and then what you actually needed to work on to be able to then move over there and pursue your football?
Yeah, definitely. Because in Europe it's completely different. You see how high of a level it is over there compared to here. The level of training, their consistency, their technicality, it's all very good. And so once you come back, you realize how much harder you have to work to try and even compete with them.
So Josh, what do you think that futsal gave you in terms of equipping you with skill assets to help you when you went over to Europe initially to assimilate into teams with other players?
I'd say the most important thing that futsal's helped me develop is my agility on the ball, and with my speed of thinking, my speed of play, because futsal is very tight and close quarters, so you need to be able to be quick on the ball and be good under pressure. And it helps to push your speed of thinking and
So
your control with the ball. It helps you develop it faster.
Great. So were you quite confident going over there and going to trial at the clubs and things like that, or were you still a little bit hesitant, or did you have that belief in yourself that you knew that you could hold your own on the pitch?
Well, there's always a bit, you're always going to be a bit nervous in that, because you're going overseas, it's completely different. But after all the training I've gone through and stuff like that, I felt I was prepared.
So just talk us through that, and what was it like settling in there? What were the challenges, and perhaps what you thought would be easy that actually caught you by surprise that might have been a bit trickier? Because you've been over there for 2.5 years now, so leaving family, your friends, things like that. How did you manage all of that?
Well, yeah, it is difficult, first leaving your friends and family. At first, it's all excitement and stuff like that, because you're looking forward to going somewhere, but as time passes, you start to miss it a bit. But realistically, what helped me is just my drive and focus for my soccer career. That's what mostly helped me, and also because I went over with 2 of my friends, so we always had each other there to support. It made it a whole lot easier.
Yeah, fantastic.
Especially being around people that were experiencing the same thing.
Correct. And then, so Thomas has moved on to the Czech Republic, you're now in Italy, Max is in Croatia with a few other players from here, but I bet the bond that you 3 share must be pretty special.
Oh yeah, even outside of soccer, we're close friends, and spending all that time together overseas, it's made us closer together, and I think anything can really separate that.
Yeah, friends for life, hey? Yeah. So you're about to head off on Friday, back to Italy, back to what we hope will be a phenomenal season ahead for you. What are you most looking forward to?
Well, I'm looking forward to getting back to training, and hopefully this season I'll be able to play in some matches, because last season unfortunately I was injured during it, so I didn't get much of a chance. So I'm just looking forward to going back and getting a proper chance this time around.
Fantastic,
and
Josh.
hopefully proving myself out there.
Yeah, you are a phenomenal player. You certainly deserve everything that I'm sure is waiting ahead for you. What would be your last words of advice for young aspiring Australian players that want to head overseas? What advice would you have for them?
I would say, like, make sure you're always putting in the effort, like, especially overseas. There's always someone putting in extra hours, working harder, so you need to make sure you do that too. And also just keep working, really. Like, no matter how hard it gets, just push through it and stay headstrong. It's the most important thing.
Yeah, the mental strength is a major part of the success, isn't it?
Like, even if you think like you've fallen behind the other people, just keep pushing, keep working, and make up for it.
Yeah. Josh, all the very, very best. We will be certainly watching from here. We have great, admiration for you. We wish you nothing but future success. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
And your first professional interview. Woo-woo!